She's the mastermind behind Baked Harvest, a best-selling cookbook author. Now your recipes are going to be in a restaurant. Tieghan Gerard, thank you so much for coming to the Page 6 studio.
Thank you guys for having me. I am so excited to be here.
Well, you're going to walk us through one of your award-winning, in my mind, cocktails. But first, let's talk about your new collab, because you have something exciting going on right now.
Yes, so we did a collab with the Santa Monica Fairmont in LA, and we are in their big restaurant. We have about, I think it's like 4 recipes. We did a caprese burrata tomato salad, so fresh, delicious for spring, really colorful. And then we also did my pasta alla vodka recipe, which is just the best. I think if you guys follow, everybody knows the pasta alla vodka. And then we also did my spicy roasted red pepper pizza with a Calabrian chili oil. That is such a great recipe. And then we did these cute little banana pancakes that they turned into little mini banana pancakes that they'll serve for brunch. But if we are doing it for dessert, they'll make them like into little desserts.
Oh, okay.
Super cute.
The best of both worlds for
right?
that one then.
That's what I thought. Like you can have a little breakfast for dinner, but like it's for dessert.
You have so many amazing recipes, so I have to know, how did you pick these specific recipes for the restaurant?
You know, we just did it seasonally. Their chef there is amazing. He loves to shop at the Santa Monica Farmers Market. Like they're in California, Southern California, LA, Santa Monica. That farmers market is stunning and has just a variety of everything, I feel like, especially this time of year. So we really did the fresh cherry tomatoes. We really did the menu based off of what was going to be fresh in season and what they felt like they could make really delicious and beautiful. There's a lot of edible flowers in the menu, microgreens, all of like the things that I love to use. So it's great. It's a great fresh spring, summer menu. If you are celebrating Mother's Day, I would highly recommend going and doing a brunch there. It's super special. It's a really cute little restaurant too.
Yeah. When you were creating the recipes and testing these out to go on the menu, was it different than how you do it at home when you're doing your recipes at home?
Not really. I honestly just gave them the recipes as is, and what the chef did was he kind of adjusted them to making them in a larger portion, I would say. They're the same recipes. He used all the same ingredients and everything like that, so he really didn't adjust much of anything. So it's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
they even make the pizza in a wood-fired oven. It's delicious.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. They
delicious.
Took the notes and they were like, we will do it the exact same way.
No, he's a great chef, and they were a great partner.
Well, speaking of fun recipes and kind of going with the season, we've
Yes.
got a blackberry champagne mule you're going to make for us.
This one's really good.
Walk me through the process a little bit. We can start it and then we can keep chatting, but we got to have our cocktails.
Absolutely. It is springtime. We're going into summer. The weather's getting nice and sunny. Like, you got to have something cute. So, yeah, this is my blackberry champagne mule. I love this recipe because it's super, super pretty, and it is so easy, and it's also a pitcher recipe. So like you can serve a crowd with this. So nobody wants to play bartender, and we're just gonna make one drink essentially, and we're gonna serve it all night. You know what I mean? Or all day. Whatever it is.
Whenever you're having it. It could be brunch, it could be lunch, it could be dinner.
Truly.
Backyard barbecue. It's already ready to go. You don't have to do the work. I love that.
We're just
that
gonna
works for me.
It looks like we got only 2 glasses here though, so we're not gonna use all of these berries. We'll just do some of that. And then what I'm going to do is I love to muddle this together with some fresh mint. If you have a garden this time of year, or if you're making this in the summer, you could use mint, you could use a fresh basil, switch it up, have fun. Like, you guys do you. You can't really mess up a cocktail in my mind, but.
You know what? I agree. And I will tell you, I have made your espresso martinis, and
now we love an espresso
either.
martini. Okay, those are delicious. I especially love those around the holidays. They're really great.
Ugh, they're dangerous because they're so delicious, especially your recipe.
It's the Kahlua, you guys. I know, because I do the vanilla. Did you do the vanilla one?
Oh, I sure did.
Yeah.
I did the vanilla rim, too, that you have. Ugh.
You gotta make the drinks special. You gotta make them sparkle. You know what I mean? Like, why not have fun with it? So I love to have fun with cocktails. I think they're so much fun. And also, you can easily make cocktails mocktails. You could totally omit the vodka in this one, omit the champagne, and just do ginger beer, blackberries, lime juice, and fresh mint. Seems really simple, but it's also really delicious. Okay, so we got that in there. So we're just gonna add a little bit of lime juice then, I would say, and we'll do a couple shots of vodka because, like, why not? This is a mule.
Yeah.
Just a mule topped off with champagne.
We're already thinking forward to that warm weather. We're going to be making these all season.
The other day it was beautiful. So like we're just going with that weather that we had the other day.
We're remembering that.
We're remembering. We're envisioning it. We're manifesting it to come. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I've been sick of winter. So while you're muddling, let's talk about Half Baked Harvest because it is a 5.5 million followers on Instagram. You have more recipes than I can count on your website. All of them incredible.
Same, I wouldn't even try. We're going on 12 years here, so there's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you keep that fresh?
You know what? Like, people ask me this question all the time. I don't struggle with it that much. You can always, seasons are really big for me. I get a lot of inspirations from the seasons. You can always do one ingredient versus another. I mean, like even with this drink, for example, like I could completely rework this recipe so easily, switch out the blackberries, use a raspberry, then it's all of a sudden this pretty pink drink. You could swap out the, mint for basil. Like there's so many different little things that you can do that I think a lot of people, one, they don't have the time to think about and do it themselves, and two, they just need someone to tell them how to do it, and I'm here to tell you how to do it. So, also my family is a huge inspiration. I love to make food for people. I love to make food that I know the people I'm serving will really enjoy, and that I can easily make them happy. It's a great feeling. So, that's kind of where I get my inspiration, and everybody's always in the mood for something different, and there's always something new for the seasons and some beautiful herb that's in I want to use that. So I just
it comes naturally.
I don't put a lot of stress into it. I try to keep things really simple, straightforward, quick, because it's nobody wants to spend all day in the kitchen. Even when you have the time, if it's nice and sunny out, I want to be outside. I don't.
You want to be enjoying this cocktail. Yeah. You don't want to be in the kitchen.
By a pool or the water or I don't know, under a palm tree. I just really want to go somewhere.
I know, we need some warmth right now, right?
Please. My family's there. My family's in Florida. I'm can I come?
Yeah, can I just shoot down there? I'll bring the mules, right?
Right, exactly. Okay, so mix in the vodka, and then what you can do is if you don't love the pulp of the berries, you can strain them out. I personally think it's really pretty.
Yeah, it gives it some texture.
I don't mind them, but you guys, again, you all do you. Do what works, and then what we'll do is I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. I'll divide it between two because it looks like that's all we got.
Yep, you and me, we're trying it. Speaking of your Instagram, you've got so many followers, and a lot of them are celebrities. You've got Jennifer Garner's making your recipes, but Blake Lively's a fan, Gigi Hadid is a fan. I've seen so many videos of you and Benny Blanco making up your own cocktails.
Benny's the sweetest, guys, and Benny has a cookbook coming out. I want to say it's April 25th or something, so
does he?
Go pre-order Benny's cookbook. I don't know if I got that date right, but it's coming out very soon, so go pre-order it. It's a really great cookbook, and I may or may not have a little blurb in there, so.
I was going to say, did you influence what was in the
I don't
book?
think I influenced it all. But I will.
You've got multiple books.
We've
got
you're
not a stranger to writing.
I'm not a stranger to the cookbook world.
It becomes a New York Times best-selling.
We love a best-selling cookbook, guys. We try to make them really good, so But so Benny's a really good friend. It's cool. It's fun. I love it.
What is your reaction to seeing these A-listers really making your recipes and taking your opinion and advice and recipes and creating a whole meal?
I don't know if they're taking my opinions and advice, but
I'm following a recipe, right?
I'm taking your advice. At the end of the day, it's just as special as anyone else making my recipes, to be completely honest with you, because one, they're just a regular person that needs to get food on the table for themselves, their families, or whoever they're serving, their friends. But it's the actual core people that really follow that are so special. I get so many messages that this impacted their family in this way, or they make this every single Christmas. Actually, the stories from the real people. Not that they're not real people, they are, but that follow every single day and live and breathe it, that are really, really cool to see.
Has anybody that surprised you slipped into your DMs or made a recipe and tagged you in it?
It's always a surprise, honestly. I would never have thought that, Blake Lively would follow or any of those people would follow. I mean, I grew up watching Gossip Girl, so, was that cool? Absolutely. But, again, at the end of the day, she's just another girl cooking.
Just a mom wondering what's for dinner.
Super cute. She just happens to be very, very famous. But yeah, I mean, no, I did not think that I would be and Sarah Michelle Gellar, for instance, too, because I grew up watching Buffy.
Ooh.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar actually was one of the first people that I was oh my God, Sarah Michelle Gellar follows. And I'm Buffy. I loved Buffy. So
you're what Buffy-inspired recipe can I make?
I have a lot of Harry Potter. Now, if any of the Harry Potter cast wants to follow, we love Harry Potter. Okay?
You could do a whole themed party on Harry
I've
Potter
done
recipes.
a lot of Harry Potter cocktails, let me tell you.
Oh, come on!
No, I'm dead serious.
They gotta get you.
I have Deathly Hallows cocktails. I have all kinds of things.
Ugh,
I
okay.
love a Halloween cocktail too.
Oh, all right. Well,
We like a spooky. I'm whatever. I'm a holiday fiend, so.
Well, I mean, your holiday drinks and recipes are amazing, so it easily shows. Do you have a dream collab?
Gosh, my dream collaboration. Honestly, I don't know. I think like I would just. I'm loving doing things and kind of paving my own path and. But I mean, there's so many fun people that there will be brands, people. I would love to work with a designer at some point. We love a designer, anything, a Prada, a Chanel, all of it. I eat that up. You know what? I have a lot of fun doing stuff with Benny. So Benny's great.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You know,
and
I
his new
haven't met-
cookbook. You guys could make a little
Yes.
collab meal.
Yes.
One recipe from here, one recipe from there.
Well, we have
Easy.
some things planned. So.
Oh, okay. We'll wait and see.
You know.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Of course, along with all of the attention that your recipes and stuff get, you get a lot of, everybody does get a lot of backlash from anything you can possibly do.
You know those haters, guys.
I know, the
They are the
haters.
loudest in the room. But what you got to remember, and if you are someone
that's
on
what
the
I was gonna
internet that is putting themselves out there every single day and getting those negative comments, those people are the loudest in the room. They are the smallest group of people, and you have to remember your core community that loves you. So, and that is a true fact. And I rack my brain on, you know what? At the end of the day, those people, they've got something going on in their lives that has nothing to do with me. And I feel kind of bad that they're sitting there on the internet bullying. So, not cool.
I've been following you for a while, and I noticed that you don't really feed into the negativity.
No.
When the comments come your way about your books or your own appearance or your life, how do you maintain that level of peace within yourself?
Some of it is absolutely hurtful. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, some of that stuff crushes you sometimes, especially when you see it right away. Or even if it's what really gets me is like when they pick apart your family or something like that, and you're just like, that's not okay. But I have, for whatever reason, my parents instilled this like in me that you just like, why give it any energy? It is negative energy. I don't want negative energy in my space. And at the end of the day, if I give them if I even give them a, like anything, any kind of comment back, that is exactly what they want. So you are giving them exactly what they want. And by not feeding into it, you kind of make them even more mad. So, which I don't know,
okay.
but
Love
like
that.
they, they're just like, they're just dying for you to give them a reaction. And you're just like, I am not going to do that. So don't worry. It's just not happening. I do not have time to deal with that. Like I have so many things I want to be doing, and you only add fuel to my fire by leaving the negativity. So
Well, I think you do an incredible job
Thank
blocking out the
you.
noise and also engaging with your fans and kind of staying active
because
with
that
them.
core community is so sweet. I saw someone on the street yesterday. She stopped me and she was like almost in tears because of the amount of recipes she's made. She started following, during the pandemic, and how it changed her. It got her through the pandemic, and then she continued to follow, and now she has her staple recipes that she makes every single week for her family, and they love them. And it's just like, she loves to follow just because she loves the recipes, she loves myself, and that is what you have to remember is why
That's why
I
you're
do
doing
this.
it.
This is why I do that. And there's, I think, a lot of creators on the internet that can really relate to that, and it can really eat you alive. You're like, why? Like, why? But you have to remember the people that you originally started doing this for, and always keep them top of mind. My community is the most important thing to me. I do everything for my community, and I create for my community, not, I create for myself, and I give them what I think they could want. But, I just don't pay attention to it's just negative energy, so why do it?
Yeah, I think that is just the perfect place to finish this drink
Yeah.
and cheers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
'cause
this.
That deserves a cheers.
Here, I'll let you do the honors of opening that
Oh
guy.
gosh, okay, here we go. It's a twist top, so it's not going to be anything
Is it just a
fancy.
twist top?
Yeah.
That's kind of why I gave it to you, because I was like, I don't think I want to open that.
Okay, let me just pretend. Woo! Okay, you guys didn't notice that.
So
was a
I'll let you
twist.
top those off, and then
Ooh.
I'll do the ginger beer.
Wow, I get to be part of the action.
I mean, why not, But it is super pretty, right?
It's gorgeous.
I thought so too.
And I think it's going to taste delicious, and it's not going to feel too strong, I don't think.
Um,
Oh, it'll be secretly strong.
there was
That's
2
what we
shots of vodka in there, so and there's champagne. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tegan, so
Thank you
much
guys
for
for
coming
having
in. This
me.
is so fun.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
gonna
excited.
taste this now.
Oh yeah.
Don't mind us.
No, go for it. I
Okay.
always love. This is my favorite part is, like watching people enjoy the
Oh my
things that I
gosh.
make. It's good, right?
Okay, the smell is phenomenal. It smells fresh. The
It's great.
mint is there. This
The
is perfect for
blackberries are
summer.
super delicious.
They are.
It is a little strong.
It is a little strong, but that's what's like
But that's what's
good.
fun about it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
So, and again, if you guys are,
The
I know
party
that
favorite when you get
I know that there's a lot of people out there that have chosen to eliminate alcohol. So if you are doing any kind of, if you want a mocktail, you can easily omit the vodka and the champagne. Top it off with. You could even do some extra sparkling water if you don't want to do all ginger beer.
And
it's
I feel
great.
like it would taste very similar. You wouldn't even notice that it was a mocktail.
Yeah, and if you wanted a little bit like of that sting, apple cider vinegar. Just do like a dash of apple cider vinegar in there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good trick.
Yeah, I'm all about, I like to
Can
make
you stay all day?
recipes that work for everybody. I really want everybody to be able to enjoy things. I want them to be easily adaptable and everybody to feel a part of, like there's just, I just want everybody to feel a part of things. So welcomed.